Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. And welcome to today's Maker's Quest sprints. I don't know what I'm going to be doing today because, quite honest, I want to do too many things. I do have my cross stitch that I need to make progress on. So I will probably work on that just to fulfill that progress that I am itching for. But I also want to work on my reading journal. So I may I may go back and forth. We'll see. I do have my cross stitch stuff. I have to get it. It's behind. It's on the floor behind the laptop. But you guys probably saw I was in Kelly's Cookie Mayhem sprints. We're actually going to see if we can go back and forth. But I will be here for 12 between 12 and 2, so you'll get at least 2 sprints out of me, and we'll go from there. So let me know if you're here, what you'll be working on. And I do have our little timer. Let me get that shared. There we go. I set up my character so that she is I guess knitting or crocheting. I don't know which one that is. And we have a little cow. She's reading with us. So, and I will have two 45-minute sprints. So that should cover the 2 hours because I figure 15-minute chatting, 45-minute sprints. We can make progress on anything that we are choosing to work on. Let me make myself a little bit bigger so you can see both of us. And I may even throw in some lunch because I need to figure out lunch as well. So, thank you, Donna. I don't know why it does that. I have turned it off, and I guess it didn't go. So, nope, wrong one. This one. I was trying to do the welcome banner. We're not necessarily reading, but if you are reading, that's fine too. Let me know what you're reading. And we'll go through the comments and then we'll go through our first sprint. I saw that Tula popped in. Hi, Alicia, popping in to say hi and tickle the like button. I'll leave the stream up while I take a nap. Ooh, I wish I could take a nap too. I didn't sleep very well last night, so. But we are working on caffeine today, so we will get through. We will get there. Donna is here. Hi, Donna. Hi, Alicia. I'm working on social media and grocery/meal planning. I was doing that in the first sprint for Kelly's Cookie Mayhem. I was putting all of my live streams. I was making the thumbnails and scheduling them because I did not know this myself, but I have quite a lot going on between my sprints. There's at least 2 regular reading and productivity sprints. Then I have, let's see, according to my calendar, I have 2 regular sprints. I'm not sprinting for Mother's Day, so that's the 10th, which is a Sunday. I won't be sprinting for those. But then I have book club sprints on Wednesdays, Maker's Quest today and next Friday. We have Kooky, we have Morning Time Pirates, we have birthday sprints this month. So there's a lot going on. Lots of stuff. And I haven't even included videos yet. I need to get caught up on a few videos, and I also need to make some videos. So we're gonna do the best we can. I think in the first sprint, I don't know. I want to cross stitch, but I also want to do the journaling so I can set up that stuff. But maybe I'll cross stitch for a little bit and then set up journal. And I need to meal plan as well too. I'm glad you kind of said that because I have not been doing my meal planning, so I need to get back into that. And this is day 1 of a fresh new month. Tula says May equals stretch, shine, and stay creative makers. Like the stream, subscribe. Wow. Subscribe and join the quest. Hydrate and relax your shoulders. Share in the Discord. There is the Discord link for that. Do check it out because there are lots of things going on. You can see people's work in progress, people's finished projects, all of the things. Donna, this is her telling me this last sprint. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I turn it off before I exit, and it's still there the next time. So I don't know. Tula says hey to Donna, and Donna says hey to Tula. And Donna says, I did see all of the sprints coming up when I checked my page. Yeah, I kind of just probably bombarded all of the all of the things. But it should have been done yesterday, if I'm being honest, because I usually try to set it up prior to the new month starting, but we're a little behind, so we're trying. But let us know what you're going to be working on. I think I'm going to start with the cross stitch. Let me get it. Because I haven't really worked on it since the last time that I had Maker's Quest. So, look at that. I still have my string in there. Probably not anymore. It was in the... But this is where I'm at. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. But there's like a very light blue right here. And it goes up. That's part of the outline of the mason jar that the flowers are going to sit in. So when I am done, it will look like this. So all that light blue that you see right there, that's what I'm working on. But that's what it's going to look like when it's done. So we'll try to pick up where we left off and get some of that done. Right now we're doing the like full stitches. I haven't even touched the half stitches. So, but that's what it'll look like when it's done. And let me know if you guys do this. But anytime I cross stitch, I highlight where I have cross stitched in yellow because I find that if I do it in yellow, I could photocopy this and do it again. The yellow does not show up when they photocopy. So we're going to pull out all of our string of colors there. And then we're going to get started. I even have like little... This is like leftover string. I can still use it if I need to. So I try to keep all of these things together. Okay, that's all one color. So then when I open it, you can see the pattern and then all the color code there. So, but you can also see like where I'm at. So I got to like this part down at the bottom. So I'm excited to keep going. Donna says, it's pretty, right? I can't wait for it to be done. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet because I usually try to hang my work once I'm done. So it will most likely stay in this, what is this thing called? A loop? What do they call it? A plastic hoop. A plastic hoop. It will stay in the plastic hoop. And what I'll do is I'll either cut off or I'll fold it so that it goes in. And so once it's folded in, then I can put a piece of cardboard on as a backing. And then that will keep all of the stuff that I folded. Or I can trim it. If I feel the desire to trim, I can trim it and then go from there. to figure out why my string is not even anymore. Oh, it got uneven somehow. That's all right. I can trim it. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Yeah. But it's like uneven at the very end. So what I'll do is I'll trim it so it's even again and then go from there. It usually helps. It helps. All right. So let's go ahead and we'll go into our first sprint. And I will see you guys in 45 minutes. Happy sprinting. All right. How did everybody do on that sprint? I was able to pop back in, so I've been going back and forth, but I did get some cross stitch done. I'm finishing this one little stitch right here so I can cross it off. But I do have some progress to show. If I can, I usually try to put the needle into the canvas so that it doesn't go anywhere. But you guys know that when I started, I was like kind of in the middle here. So we have since finished the bottom and now we're going up the side. So it's a lot more stitches. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can. But there's a lot more stitches. So it looks like there's this big chunk over here instead of like on this side. But it looks like it's going to thin out. So it's going to go straight up the side here and connect with this section. So I got that right there. I will have to change strings, which is not a problem. I might have to pull out another, like a brand new strand to get it. So, but progress is being made. So that is what I got up to. And we did have a couple of people pop in, so we'll look at those in just a second. In this next sprint, I will go off camera for a little bit just so that I can eat some lunch. I'm going to make that because it is 1 o'clock my time. So we've got to get a few things squared away. I've got to eat lunch. My cat wants to go back out on the lanai, and then we'll do some more cross stitch and before I have to go get the kiddos because they still have school until the end of this month, and then summer begins. Then I'll have to get creative, send them outside while I do my streams. All right, so let's see who is here, and then all the new comments and whatnot, and then we'll go into our final sprint of the day. I think this was our last comment. Donna was saying, it's pretty. I like it. I like the way that it's turning out. It'll be nice to see what it does. What I'm interested in seeing is, I have to look because it looks like it's the same color over here where it's like kind of thicker, but I'm wondering if some of those are the half stitches. So I have to look and see. Yeah, some of them are going to be half stitches. That's why it doesn't look as thick. So half stitches where instead of making an X, you just do half of an X. But the complete stitch is an X shape. So we'll be doing some half stitches, which is going to throw my mind for a loop because I'm going to want to finish the X, and I can't do that. So, but Andy popped in. Hey, Alicia and pals. Hi, Andy. Hopefully you're doing well. That was me saying hi to Andy. And Rita popped in. Hi, Alicia. Christina sent me. Whoop, whoop. Popping in to Smoochie's the Likey. Thank you so much. I know I don't think you've visited here before. But this is my channel, my little square of the interwebs. We do all kinds of stuff here, mostly reading stuff, but we're doing cross-stitch projects for the Maker's Quest. We also do time-lapse Lego builds. I'm doing journaling spreads, theme park visits sometimes when I go and remember to take my camera. We do all kinds of stuff. But thanks for hopping in and hitting the like button. And this was me saying hi. So, but let me know what you guys have gotten up to. I don't know. I know Donna was doing She was doing grocery and meal planning. I need to do that as well. I will probably do that later today. I'll put it on my spinner wheel. If I can't make decisions, then I just spinner wheel everything, and whatever comes up, that's the task I do. And then when I'm done, I spin again. So, but I don't see any other comments coming in. And I know Restream has started doing this new thing where once you read the comment, it kind of darkens it, and then anything new that is incoming is like brighter so that you can click on it, which I kind of like. I kind of like that idea. So, but this next sprint will be our last one. So let me go ahead and put on the final sprint banner. And I might even change the timer to 50 just so I can get that extra 5 minutes. I'm going to make lunch and get that eaten first and then do some more cross stitch. I've got to let my cat back out because she's staring at me. She wants to go back outside. Yeah, I don't see any other comments. And I know Tula said she was going to take a nap, so hopefully she is having the best nap ever. I should take a nap one of these days. But I am going to put us into the final sprint. That way we can do all of the things, get cross stitch, and I will see you guys in the next chatty bit. A happy sprinting final sprint, so make it count. All right. How did we do on that sprint? I got quite a bit done. I did eat lunch, so I had some chicken and cheese taquitos. Excuse me. So I ate some of those, and there's like dryness in my throat. I don't know where that came from. Excuse me. I ate lunch, had taquitos, talked to my husband while we were eating lunch, because he is back from the office, but he has to go work in his office. So we had lunch together, and then I got a little bit more done. I don't know how well you guys can see this, and again, I'm sorry, but maybe here. So we were over here, and then we went up so I got about this little section here done. So a little bit more, and then I'll be done with this color, I think, and then I can move on to a different color. So I might try to work on it some more, but I also want to do some reading today too. And I didn't do any of my journaling, so we're going to have to get that done too. That is the goal for this, like today, tomorrow, Saturday, and like Saturday and Sunday. So weekend is to cross stitch, journaling, updates, and reading. So let's see what you guys got up to, and then we will skedaddle. I'll give you a link for Kelly's channel because she is sprinting for Cookie Mayhem. I don't know who is doing Maker's Quest sprints after me, but I can look that up, I think. I'll see who is next. We left off here. That was me saying hi to Rita because she had popped in and was hitting the like button. Christina popped in. Hi, Alicia. And she said, final sprint? Yes. For Maker's Quest, because I'm only 12 to 2, I typically only do 2 sprints. And then depending on how many people are here is depending on if I go a little over 2 o'clock. But I try to stay close to 2 o'clock ending time as possible because after that, I then have to go and get my kids from school. So not much I can do there because I have to go sit in car line and get them and then drive back and get them settled and snacks and all that stuff. So it's a mom thing, you know. But Christina also said hi to Rita and hi to Tula and hi to Donna. Hi to Andy. All of the hellos that we had people were in here. Christina says, wait, how did I miss the first 2 chatty bits? I did not think I was that late. Well, I know, but you have been quite busy, ma'am. Today is the first day of the Cookie Mayhem, and so you are doing all of the things. So no worries. And you're never late. You are on time when you get here. Christina says, I got my son fed and Charles off to the mines. I just think I fell into a wormhole and time went somewhere. You are going to be a busy lady this month. And I wouldn't blame you if you like took a break after, like in June. You are going to be busy. Donna says hi to Christina. Christina is doing hearts. Donna says, I missed the chatty bit. No worries. We're here. We're back for the final chatty bit. This was me trying to type to Christina saying, yes, I only typically do 2 sprints of 45 minutes for Maker's Quest because I try to fit it within that 12 to 2 time span. And this is me saying, oops, I meant to write BookTube Mama, but I couldn't because it was like when I went to go type it and I did the @ and started typing it, it did mine instead of yours. And I don't know why yours didn't show up. I don't know. So that was weird. I had to actually fully type it out when I did this comment. Christina said, haha, I was wondering about that. I know though, it's already been a day. Yes. This is me trying to explain that it, for whatever reason, didn't it didn't show your name. And I've been having that a lot lately. Like some people, I can do the @ symbol, start typing their username, and it pops up and I can just autofill. Other times I have to look and make sure because I have to type it out. And then I wonder if it's even notifying you guys when I do that. I don't know. It's very weird. It is a busy day. That was what I was saying. Angel is here. Hello, hello. Hi, Alicia. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. You joined us during the last sprint, but that's okay. Oh, comments jumped there. Ren says popping in to say hi and show some love to the like button. Thank you, thank you. And Christina says YouTube be weird sometimes. It is. I don't know what they're doing. And I've noticed also in some streams, I can only like @ and autofill if they're a mod. If you're not a mod, then sometimes I have to like fill it out. Like I have to type it all out. Otherwise it doesn't do anything. It's so weird. Christina says, thanks for hosting today. Have a beautiful day. You as well. I know I'll see you in all of the chats. Donna says, thanks for sprints. You're welcome. Were you able to get your meal planning done? I still have to do mine. Donna says, I posted to IG, made a meal plan, and working on another post for IG. I should have just read the comment. Good job. You're very productive. I need to figure out my IG because I did like a quick little post saying that my IG was going to be like cleansed and realigned because I felt like it was getting wonky and I wasn't posting. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it because I would like to kind of restructure it and get back to doing the posts. But I also noticed that I can't really like schedule posts unless it's a business account. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But we're going to try to get back into that. Christina says, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, check the laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring the bell so you hopefully get notified. Yes, please and thank you. It helps us grow the channel. Christina says, chat with me live, Maker's Quest 2026 Crafting and Productivity Sprint playlist. There is the link for that. So you'll be able to see that I am live currently. But it should also show you who is next on the sprinting list there. And for more sprints and time with Alicia, join us here since she is live with Kelly right now. I am. So I have to get back to that. And this is the Kooky Sprint Train playlist. We're part of the Kooky Mayhem that is hosted by Nicole and Coda, but that is the link for that, so you can find all of the live sessions. Next Maker's Quest is Sunday with Tula. Ooh. Well, that did highlight on my end. Okay, so when I did it, it showed you being tagged in it, but for whatever reason, I mean, I know it won't show up on mine, but it should show up on yours, but I never know because I had to actually type it out if it's going to show up for you. You know what I'm saying? Like normally it just autofills, but it didn't. So I don't know what they're doing. Jessie Kiwi says, Alicia, hello. Just waking up, listening to Lion Witch in the Wardrobe before the big party. Ooh. I do have that book. I was able to find the Chronicles of Narnia, which, by the way, I have never read. I was able to find, I think it's 7 books, but it's 7 books in one. I was able to find that, I think, at Target or Barnes & Noble. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to read this because I'm willing to bet that this is something my children might like. So I bought it. I just haven't read it yet. And Christina says, hi, Jessie Kuki. But yes, that is all we have for today. I'm going to go ahead and turn this caption off of the final sprint because I want to make sure that it's turned off before I end. But that is all I have for today's Maker's Quest. We got a little bit done. So we're doing the jar down here. We're going to hopefully get this little section done for next time. And then we'll do a different color. I'm hoping to either do a darker blue or maybe some more of the green. We also have a yellow that is going to go in there somewhere. So that is next time, friends. Jessie says, I still have my mom's books from a kid or a child. Wow. Gotta take very good care of them. Are they still in relatively good condition? All of the animals are going wacky today. I don't know if you can hear it. If you can, I'm sorry. But my cat he doesn't want to be outside right now, so he's howling because he wants to come back in. I will have to go get him so that he can come back in. And then the hawks are out today. We have a pair of hawks that have a nest somewhere nearby, and one of them is not happy. So, but yeah, I am going to be over at Kelly's. I think she just went back to a sprint. So I'll be back there until I have to go and get the kiddos. I may be there I will be there probably at least until 5. Because at 5, then family comes over and we're doing dinner. So they're in great condition. Ooh, nice. And just because they usually never see the light of day. Hawks? Yes. I kind of live out in the country, so it takes me 20 minutes to get anywhere. Like my kids' school is like the shortest distance. Well, no, I take that back. My grocery store is the shortest distance for me because that's like a 10-minute drive. And then the kids' school is next at 15 minutes. Anything after that, like if I want to go to like the bookstore or Target or any kind of shopping, it's a minimum of 20 minutes away. So, but yeah, we have all kinds of animals out here. We have like 4 different types of snakes. We've got several types of lizards, frogs. We've got multitude of like multiple species of birds. We have hawks. We've got vultures. We've got red-tailed hawks, which are bigger. I think the ones that we normally see that make all the noise are like tinier, almost like peregrine falcon type size hawks. But they are out and about. I'll post a picture in my Discord if you're in there, because I do have pictures of the hawks. I'll see if I can post one in the Discord. Let me look. I will post it. Do I have like an animal one? I don't, but I will make under the showcase your section in my Discord, I will put like an animal photo channel, and I will post the hawks in there. I will do that right after here. So you'll be able to see them. Plus, I got to find the photos. They're on my phone. So, but that is all I have for you guys today. I'm going to hop off of here and hop back to Kelly's because she's doing Cookie Mayhem. And I will see you guys over there if you're in the chat. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today for the Maker's Quest. And I will see you guys again for Maker's Quest next Friday, May 8th. It will be my last one for this month, mainly because this is the last month of my kids for schooling. So I'm going to have to get them situated for summer. But I will be around. I have other sprints on Sundays and Wednesdays, and there's a Thursday and Friday in there. So be on the lookout for those. Be on the lookout for new videos. But I will see you guys next time or in the chats around the interwebs. Thanks for hanging